Hi guys, this is Julie, and today we are going to do barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken with barbecue sauce. I used to think that something was only considered barbecue if it had barbecue sauce on it. I was like in my 30s before I realized it just meant it was cooked on a barbecue and it didn't have to have barbecue sauce. But anyway, so this is a super easy recipe, yeah, because it's just two things, two ingredients. I just really love Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce and just the regular original kind. And so you just take, I like chicken thighs best. They're going to be the most juicy, tender, and I don't have to deal with the bones. And so I just totally saturate it here. I had my husband add some more barbecue sauce because I didn't put enough in there. So he just kind of squirted it in there from the sky. And so we got that all coated nicely. And then we're just going to stick it on my handy dandy barbecue, which I love this barbecue. Right offhand, I can't remember what it's called, but it's the best one I've ever had. And so you can stick that on the barbecue for about 5 minutes on each side. Maybe a little bit longer, but mostly a boneless, skinless chicken thigh, almost at full high heat, just medium to high, is going to be 5 minutes one side, 5 minutes the other side. Put barbecue sauce on after you flip them, and baste the other side after you flip it. And that is pretty much perfect every time. I do like using my handy dandy thermometer and taking a piece off and stabbing it to see if it's up to 165 degrees Fahrenheit, just to be sure. And just those thick spots. We don't have any undercooked areas. I had too much for my barbecue, so I just put some on the upper rack, and then when the main chicken came off, I just took that stuff down to the lower rack. I was gonna do half as much as this, but then I had company show up unexpectedly, so I ended up doing twice as much. Didn't quite fit on the barbecue, but that was okay. We definitely had enough for everybody. With this recipe this day, I also recorded my potato salad, which will be my next video in about 3 days. I haven't edited that one yet, but it's a pretty quick, simple, basic potato salad. That's my very favorite. So we had the chicken with the potato salad. Then we added rice the next day. Jasmine rice with it. It's also good with jasmine rice and just more barbecue sauce on it. So it's done now. We brought it into the kitchen. Gonna let it rest for about 5 minutes so I'm not burning my little fingers while I'm cutting it. And just like I mentioned in the chicken teriyaki, which this recipe is identical really to the chicken teriyaki, only use barbecue sauce instead of teriyaki sauce. But you want to kind of see which way the grain is going and then cut it against the grain. Then you're going to get your most tender cuts, most juicy that way. You can toss it after it's all cut in a bit more barbecue sauce if you like more barbecue sauce on there, which I do. Did you see that turn out? So beautiful. I love this knife. My Victorinox 8-inch chef knife. I was cooking at my son's house one day and I said, "Wow, I'm surprised your knives don't annoy me because I love this knife so much." And then I realized it was the same as my knife, 8-inch Victorinox chef knife, because I bought it for him. I bought one for all three of my kids. They're old enough for knives. They're 29, 33, and 39 years old, so they can handle a knife. Oh, look how juicy that is. So lovely. I just want to lick my fingers just watching the video. So this batch, I did half of it I cut across the grain, and half of it I just left the thighs whole, you know, so you could kind of see the difference. Some people like to just rip it up themselves. Some people like it pre-cut. Everybody wanted it pre-cut. I ended up taking the whole ones and just cutting all of those too because we everybody chose the cut ones. So it's so good. So I hope you give it a try. It just turns out so juicy and succulent. You can have it with rice or potato salad or watermelon or all by itself. Great. The little chives on top. Thanks for watching.